Hola, ¿cómo estás? This is Kadira. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about haber. Hablamos de haber. This is going to be my philosophy. This presentation, I'm showing you my mentality on how I study and what I am doing with this particular verb. So let's just get right on into it. Let's talk about haber. All right, we're talking about haber. First thing you have to understand with haber, with these versions here that you see on the screen, is that when I say no tienen pronombres, I mean there's no I, there's no you, there's no we, okay? This is all about this thing, the it, the something, okay? And I will show examples in the end, okay? But remember, when you talk about these here, no tiene pronombres means no I, no you, no we, no them. Okay. Hay un botella de agua aquí. There is a bottle of water here. I'm not talking about I'm here. I'm not talking about you here. I'm not talking about that we are here. I'm talking about this thing. And we use the term I. And at least for us as English speakers, this is probably the only verb of haber that you will use immediately and all the time, because we understand there is, right? We understand there is something. So this is our favorite verb as far as English speakers, I. And usually there's no explanation necessary. Hubo un concierto ayer. What did you do yesterday? Where did you go yesterday? What happened yesterday? Basically, what happened yesterday, right? And this is not an activity that I went running. This is not an activity that you ate something special. This is not an activity that we got lost in the woods. It's always about a thing, okay? So, hubo un concierto ayer basically said that there was a concert yesterday. There had been a concert yesterday. And I always say with hubo and these other phrases, choose one sentence that relates to yourself and use it every day so you could get hubo into your mind, into your long-term memory, and you can use it practically. Because we will use I, but these others is very difficult for us to use. Había una fiesta. This is routine. These group of people, like every Friday, they are going to get together and they're going to have drinks. This is something they routinely do. And this is the verb you use with that, okay? There had been a party. Había una fiesta. But remember, this is something you routinely do. I routinely have a class on Wednesdays for dancing. So I would say, había una clase de bailar, period. Or I might say when, cada miércoles, like when. But usually I could just say that, había una clase de bailar. But this is había. Choose one sentence that you do as a routine, okay, to get this in your long-term memory so you can use it in reality, in realidad. Habrá. Sí, pero habrá un examen de rutina en 3 meses. This is in futuro. This is future, okay? This is something that's going to happen in the future, okay? And this is not I, this is still not you, this is still not we, this is still talking about a thing, okay? The thing is the examen, okay? So, pero habrá un examen de rutina en 3 meses. We're going to have a routine exam in 3 months, okay? Vale. Habría que ahorrar agua si se quiere vivir. Now, this is conditional, okay? Something has to happen first, okay? So I'm saying, habría que ahorrar agua si se quiere vivir. You have to, basically not you, you have to save water if you want to live. This has to occur, okay? This has to. So this is conditional. One thing has to happen first before something else occurs. Okay, I put this together because it's so similar. You might switch one for the other, Or you might use the first version for both comments, okay? So, he caminado en la playa, okay? Ojalá haya caminado en la playa. The difference. If I went to the beach today and I walked along the beach, I would say, he caminado en la playa. I have walked in the beach. Me. So this is great. We're talking about, it could be you, it could be them, it could be us, it could be we. Okay? But ojalá haya caminado en la playa. I am like looking out my window. It's raining. I hope the rain will stop. Ojalá haya caminado en la playa. I hope to walk on the beach. Okay, this is a hope. Okay? Because right now, that's not going to happen. Okay, it's a wish. Oh, presente perfecto. Great. This is all about storytelling, okay? It's something that's occurred in your life. It's just a great story. Presente perfecto, okay? We could talk about me. I could talk about what I did. I could talk about what you did. I could talk about what we did. I could talk about them, okay? This is great. Now, remember, when we're using our dictionaries, because this drove me crazy, and I was trying to use it with other verbs, and I felt like I couldn't figure out what I was doing. A lot of times when you look at a dictionary, it will say perfecto de indicativo. Okay, so you either will see presente perfecto or perfecto de indicativo. Especially you go online. I thought I was learning or memorizing two different types of Spanish verbs, and they were the same. So let's look at these examples. Esta semana he comido muchos frutos. This week, I've eaten a lot of fruits. I could also have said, esta semana has comido muchos frutos. I could have said, you have eaten a lot of fruits. We could have changed it in all forms. But have you noticed that the verb that I use after the presente perfecto of haber, comido, remains the same. Okay, using your idos and autos. It always remains the same. We're just changing who is the subject. Me, you, we, them. Okay? Same with he viajado a muchos países. I have traveled to a lot of countries. I could have said I have traveled. I could have said has viajado a muchos países. Ha viajado a muchos países. Hemos viajado a muchos países. Viajado, mismal. Viajado never changes. That is great once you get that. Okay? We're just describing. We're just talking about who's the subject, but at least that second verb that we conjugate to the presented form, the perfect form, stays the same, which is awesome. Remember, this is the have been. What have you been doing lately? What has been going on? This is our have been version. We could describe what we're doing in our lives. Oh, haber. Haber is also used for things for existencia. Things that just is real, I should say, that exists. Okay, we could use that in what's real. Time is real, things are real. Okay, so you could say hay 2 meses, hay 2 días. Okay, or you could say hay 2 mesas. Okay, hay 2 flores. Okay, existencia, haber. Oh, clima. Weather. You use haber when you describe weather. And thank goodness it's I love I. But you say hay mucha lluvia, hay poca lluvia, hay demasiado lluvia. In Costa Rica no hay nieve. Okay? Let me repeat that again. With clima, with the weather, okay, we're using I. So we say, hay mucha lluvia, hay poca lluvia, hay demasiado lluvia. In Costa Rica, no hay nieve. Well, basically I'm saying there is a lot of rain. There is little rain. There is just too much rain. In Costa Rica, there's no snow. And we use haber to describe clima, which is the weather. The royal we. I call this the royal we. Hay que, tener que, ambos. People use them interchangeably. Okay, they say, and this is like a president speaking to you. He's talking to his citizens. Okay, and he would say, "Hay que, tener que." So we're basically saying we as a people, must support each other. We must have support. That is the raw we. We have to save money. We have to protect ourselves. We have to be strong for whatever reason, like in society. This is used interchangeably. Hay que, tener que. Okay, vale. Hay que orar al mundo. We have to save the world. Okay? And you can also say tener que orar al mundo. We have to save the world. It's, you almost use those interchangeably. It means the same. Hay que, tener que. You remember, you could do this. We're all students together. I know people say, I always say just use one sentence. I know people in the world write sentence after sentence after sentence showing examples, but then I feel like when we're using them in reality, we get it mixed up in our head. I would suggest one example for each version of haber, okay? Because when you want to use it. Your example is strong. Even if the subject now has changed. Okay, so like when I tell you I have a regular class, right? I could say había un clase. It doesn't matter if last week I was memorizing or I use as a memory había un cita con mi mamá. Like I have a weekly meeting with my mom. It doesn't even matter anymore because now you know how to use it correctly. So now you could just choose the verb you need to use for the situation. Okay? And you can do it. So anyway, I hope you like this. This is my first voiceover. This is my first time showing you how I think in regards to this language and picking out a verb. You know how it is. This is my homework from Jose. Hola, Jose. Yo adoro. So anyway, guys, besos y abrazos, and I'll see you soon.